how to apply for a green card renewal while traveling outside of the United States. Also, how can you travel if your green card is already expired? We'll talk about all these questions and more. Hello everybody and welcome back to Immigration Channel. This is where we explain complex immigration matters in short, simple videos. We make immigration easy. And in this video, we'll talk about how to renew a green card if you're already abroad and now your green card is expired. We also cover the issue of if you need to travel but now your green card is expired, how can you leave the country? This is some of the most common questions we've been receiving in the past few weeks, and I'm making this video to address those, specifically for those of you that are planning to travel, or if you're outside of the United States and your card expired, how do you come back? Before we do that, if you're here for the first time, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, click the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos, and also give us a big like so YouTube will be able to show this video to more people just like you. As always, if you need help with any of your immigration matters, just send me a text, 619-483-4549. So if you have a green card, you essentially have a permanent right to live and work in the United States. Every 10 years, you have to renew this green card. However, if your green card expires while you're outside of the United States, you're not going to be able to renew it until you actually return to the United States. Although it's possible to gain entry to the United States with an expired green card, as long as it expired under a year, it's not always easy to do so. And if you've been abroad for over a year and didn't apply for a re-entry permit, you may be risking losing your green card and needing to start the process all over again. So what do you do when your green card expires while you're overseas? The first thing you have to do is make sure that you check if you're going to be eligible to re-enter with an expired green card. This is true if your green card expired less than a year after you left. You need to contact the US Embassy and request some sort of a re-entry document to be able to re-enter the United States. It's not always possible. Again, depends how long you've been outside of the United States. In cases where they deem that you've abandoned your green card, you're not going to be able to do so. Once again, if you've been out of the United States less than a year and you have your 10-year green card that expired, or proof that you filed for removal of conditions with your 2-year expired green card, you should be able to speak with your airline. They should be able to let you board the plane, and then once you get to US soil, you'll be able to be processed at a port of entry to enter the United States. They will give you some sort of a document. You might have to pay a fine, but in any case, you should be able to get into the United States if you've been gone for less than a year. If you've been gone for more than a year, you'll have to go to the US Embassy, request the SB1 visa re-entry document to come back to the United States, as long as you provide compelling reasons as to why you haven't renewed your green card and why you spend more than a year overseas with your green card. What happens if you want to travel and you just discovered that your green card expired? Well, what would you do is you file an extension on Form I-90. Once you have that receipt, you should be able to go to the USCIS office and get a stamp which you'll be able to travel with. Also, some of these extensions are automatically giving you an extension of stay for a year to work and travel, so you'll be able to use that to travel as well. But if you don't have that on the extension, you could also go to the USCIS office and receive a stamp. But the most important thing is to file this I-90 extension before you travel, and even if you don't get that new green card on time, you should be able to travel with that receipt, which extends your status for the duration of your stay. Or if you want to be even more safe, you make an appointment at a USCIS office and get a stamp. It's called I-551 stamp, which will allow you to travel. Remember that if you're inside the United States and you plan to be abroad for over a year, please apply for a re-entry permit. This will save your green card and you'll be able to stay abroad for over 2 years without the need to come back. So there you have it. Now you know what to do if your green card expired when you're overseas. If you've been under a year, you can still return. If it's over a year, you'll need to be able to go to the US Embassy and request a permit to be able to come back. Hopefully this information is helpful. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. And if you need help with your immigration matters, send me a text, 619-483-4549. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.